Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our weekly update. Thanks for joining our webinar and to start trading with One Royal. We have, as always, the disclaimer. The information provided in this webinar is for educational purposes. Please do not take them as a financial advice. Do your own research before start trading or investing. We have those assets that we will cover in forex, euro USD, yen, pound, OC, in metals, the gold. We have the UK Brent oil, US 500, and finally we will cover the BTC USD. So let's start with euro USD on the daily time frame. This is the graph of the euro USD daily time frame. You can see that the market was in a clear downtrend, and here since um, the 6th of September the market started to move higher, and it posted a double bottom. We have here a double bottom. Okay, so this is an indication that the market is about to move higher, and the market moved already higher, but it is struggling around this area here, which is 1.01. Okay, we have a trend line. The market could not break it to the upside. In the opposite, it was rejected. What I could see is a slight move to the downside. So we are in an uptrend now. We can see this on the lower time frame, lower highs and higher lows and higher highs, sorry, higher high and higher low. The market is posting a slight correction. We might see a move to this area here, 1.0101, and then all the way up until the 1.036. Okay, so what I will see is a correction. So we have impulse, correction, and then an impulse all the way up until the 1.036. This is on the daily time frame. Double bottom, we will see a breakout of the bearish trend line, and then a move all the way up until here. Next, GBP USD. GBP USD also we have a double bottom. If we look at the daily time frame, 1, 2, here, double bottom. The market moved higher. We have a good positive momentum, a breakout of the bearish trend line. This is the bearish trend line, the blue one. We have a move to the upside, higher highs, higher high, higher low. The market is about to test the 1.1756. Okay, this is obvious. We're not far from it. Maybe few pips, 20, 30 pips, and we are there. What's next? What I could see, or what I would like to see, is a move beyond the 1.1760. If a daily bullish bar close, then the market will start to move again to the upside all the way up until the 1.20. Okay, so now we have a potential reversal. This might be a correction of this downtrend. We are still in downtrend on the higher time frame. However, this correction might turn to be a reversal. And then if it manages to break the 1.176, then the pound could reach the 1.20 by next week. Okay, first we need to see a breakout and a close on the daily time frame above the 1.175, and then a move all the way up until the 1.20. USD JPY. USD JPY looks bearish to me on the 4-hour time frame. Here, as you remember, we are still in an uptrend, but on the lower time frame, I might see a move to the downside. Okay, might be a deep correction. So on the higher time frame, we are in uptrend, higher low, higher high. But on the lower time frame, the price looks little bit bearish. Okay, bearish doesn't mean that we will see a reversal on the daily time frame. We might see a move to the downside on the lower time frame, and this move to the downside here, it will look as a deeper correction on the daily time frame. So we might see the market making a huge correction till the 1.39 on the daily time frame. Why? Because we have a breakout of the bullish trend line. This is the bullish trend line. You can see we have a breakout here. We have a retracement to the 50 Fibonacci retracement level. So impulse correction and then a new impulse all the way down until the 1.3952. This is impulse correction. And as you can see, the new impulse should be might be equal to the previous one, and this will push the price all the way down until the 1.3953, which is the mentioned support. Okay, so for the USD JPY, I can see a move all the way down until the 1.3953. The Aussie USD, the Australian dollar. The Australian dollar have a similar pattern as the other major pairs, since the US dollar is a quote currency here. So we have a breakout of the bearish trend line to the upside. We have a close on the daily time frame above the 0.6873, which is a crucial level. Okay, what I will see next, maybe a move again to the upside all the way up until the 69.95, around this level here. Let me go to the lower time frame. So we have a breakout on the lower time frame. We have higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, correction, impulse. This is a small correction here before a move all the way up until the 69.55. If we have a breakout of the 69.55, then another move to the upside could be seen all the way up until the 71.30. But this is a very long-term analysis. Okay, let me be a little bit conservative. We might see the Australian USD around the 70.44. So first target around here, I can call it TP1 here, target 1. Second target, it could be around here, 70.44. USD CAD. USD CAD looks bearish. As we can see, we have a double bottom here, double top, sorry, double top, 1, 2, double top. The market moved to the downside, reverse, could not break this area here after the double top. We have a move to the downside below this major resistance. Okay, it was a support, now a resistance, 1.3617. If we go on the lower time frame, we can see that the market is in a clear downward movement, lower highs, lower lows, lower high. So we are in a downtrend. The market is struggling around this level here. However, I can see a move to the downside after this correction. This is an impulse, small correction, and then the USD CAD will move all the way down until the 1.2894. So first target here, TP1, 128.93, and the next one will be this area here, 28.23, TP2. So we can see that the market reversed. We have a breakout of the bullish trend line, double top, Obviously, lower highs, lower lows. So we are in downtrend. So the market is heading around the 28.93 and then 28.23. XUD USD, XAU USD, I can see the market is still in a downtrend on the higher time frame. We have lower highs and lower lows. So lower highs here and lower lows. The market entered into a sideways movement, and this is more obvious on the lower time frame. This is the sideways movements here inside the blue channel. You can see it. What I will see is a move to the downside after breaking the lower end of this channel. So once this channel, the blue channel, is broken to the downside, then what I will see is the XU USD will move all the way down until the 1693. We will see a huge move to the downside, all the way up, all the way down until the 1693. Okay, why? Because we are already in a downtrend on the lower, on the higher time frame. On the lower time frame, the market could not sustain above this resistance here. You can see the market is going to the downside. Even we have long wick to the upside, signaling that the sellers are about to push the price to the downside. We should wait for a confirmation before selling. The confirmation here is a breakout of the blue bullish trend line or the blue channel. So once we have a breakout to the downside, we might see a higher correction and then all the way down until 1693. Brent, UK Brent oil, we have seen a move to the upside. We see big bullish bars on the daily time frame, a break and close at 92.50 here. You can see that the market managed to break above the 92.50 or 40 and close above it with this big bullish bar. So what's next? Next is another move to the upside. As we can see, we have a correction now. This is a correction, impulse correction, and then a move all the way up until the 96.42. We have a 50 Fibonacci retracement here between 50 and 61. So impulse correction and then a new impulse all the way up until the 96.50. What's next is a move until 101.50. So what I will see is this move, first target here, TP1. This is maybe in the coming hours, we can see the oil reaching this level. And then in the next couple few days, we can see the UK Brent oil reaching the 101 this year. Okay, so we are in uptrend. We have a breach of the bearish trend line, a strong move to the upside. So a reversal occurred. So most probably the market will move to these target profits. US 500. US 500 also reversed. You can see that the market posted a familiar pattern, which is the V pattern. This is called V because it looks like the V letter. We can see that we have a breach of the bearish trend line as well. We have a breach of the bearish trend line here. A move to the upside, a healthy uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. This is a high, this is a lower high, higher low. We have a move beyond the 4,113, which is a crucial level. You can see here a strong level. So the daily time frame bar closed above the 4,113, 4,198. There is a high probability that we can see the price reaching the 4,202 here, and the next one will be around the 4,302 for the US 500. Finally, we have the BTC USDT. BTC USD surprisingly made a huge move to the upside after finding some buyers around this level, which is 18,708. Okay, we can see here, let me zoom in like this. So the market found buyers around the 18,708. As you can see, we have a strong support here. We have those lows. The market managed to make a huge move to the upside with a close above the 20K level, 20,750 to be specific. This is the low here, closed above it. And the market now already tested the 22,500 level. Okay, so the market now is testing this area. What I will see next is a bullish movement. So we have a big move to the upside. It's more obvious on the lower time frame, 4 hour time frame. We can see higher highs, higher lows. So the market might struggle little bit, around this area here, which is 22,500, and then it will move all the way up until the 24,229. Okay, so I'm bullish for the BTC USD, and this move could be seen in the next couple days, all the way up until the 24,000, which is here. We have a breach of the bearish trend line, big bullish bars, reversal. We can see that the market closed above all these previous lows. You can see the market closed above them, and the market is heading all the way up until the 24,000 level. So this is it for today's session. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for attending, and see you next Tuesday. Have a lovely day.